In this video, I'm going to show you how you can use the Regex builder to extract some information from between two different tags. I see this question asked fairly frequently on UBot forums, so I'll show you how you can do it using the Regex builder, which we're going to do it in sort of a more visual way than you would normally do it if you were just writing it all out. So first we need some information, and we are going to try and extract the $70 price tag from this button here. And I chose this because it has a really nice clear-cut set of tags. So we have this span with this long class name here. Then we have a little bit of information in the middle. That's what we want to get, is the info between the tags here. And then we finally have this last span tag. So this could obviously be anything, but you'll want the tag name to be unique if you want to get only one result. So we're going to copy this whole thing right here. And I'm just going to grab that, and we're going to copy the first bit here, just the whole tag. Right, and we're gonna paste that into the before right there, and we don't want to tick this custom because we're not creating our own. We're gonna let the Regex builder create it for us. And the last bit of information we want, the after part, is the end span tag, and then this is what we want to get in the middle, but we don't really know necessarily what's going to be there. So like in this case, I know what it says. I know that it says $70 purchase, but let's say we were scraping this for all the products on my site. We don't know necessarily that the number is going to be 70 in each case. It could be anything. We don't know if it's going to say purchase. It might say add to cart in some cases. All we know is that we want the information between these two tags. So we really want to get anything between those tags. And so we can come over here and click the anything button. And we can skip this middle part in this case, and we can go on to how many of anything do we want. And we're just going to do one or more of, because we know there's going to be information there. And then all we do is click on create. Alright, so it's created our regex for us. Now what we need to do is test it. I'm going to come over to the code again, and I'm going to select this entire button. Alright, so if I right click on this form and I click copy outer HTML, I come over here and paste it in, and now it has all of that HTML that's included for that whole button. And if we just click test now, we can see that our regular expression worked pretty well, and it got us the $70 followed by, this is a space in HTML, so basically the result is space dash space purchase. So we got what we wanted, but let's say that, you know, this doesn't really look very good to us. We're not really digging the spaces too much, the and NBSP semicolons. It doesn't look too professional, so maybe what we want to do is just get the $70. Now that we have our result here, we can sort of refine this a little bit, and we can say, okay, maybe we just want to get this information between that original span tag and then this. So we can do that here, and in this case we are assuming, by the way, that on the rest of the buttons on the site we know that there's going to be that and or that space dash space purchase. The first example sort of ended here with this information, and now we're just refining it, pretending like we already know that that's going to be on the rest of the site. So we're just taking it one step further. So all we do is we now make this the after. And if we do that, and then it works out properly, we're just going to click create, then we should only be left with this result. So let's test it, and there we go. We are now left only with that $70 result, and then maybe if we wanted to, we could go to a different page on the site. We could look at that button code on this page now. And this one is $59. And we could paste that code into the input, click on test, and what do you know? We got $59. So this code is probably good to go on the rest of the site. Of course, you could then put it in this regular expression into UBot and test it further.